All right, so the other day I was scrolling on YouTube and I got an ad, giant fishing tent in your area. Something like that. So apparently there's this giant fishing flea market that's under this big tent. And they have thousands of products, a bunch of outdoor stuff, up to 75% off. If you guys know me, I love my fishing flea markets. I love to find my little treasures. So we're gonna go in here. I wanna find some good gear for cheap, find some treasure, and we're gonna get out to the water and hopefully catch some fish today. But I've never been to anything like this before. So we're gonna get over there and let's see what the heck we can freaking do. All right, let's get into this. We got the freshest boot in the game for a weekday. I couldn't believe how packed this place was, man. Florida, y'all love your fishing tents. Right when I went through that door, I was like, yo, that is a big tent. So they had aisles of totes of boxes of fishing stuff. You can see this one was full of storm shads. I don't actually think that these were really discounted. And that kind of began my mission to find the deals. Right here is another tote that you can see is just filled with stuff. There's a spinner bait for $2.50, which I think is usually $5-ish. And here are some voodoo shads, $4, which I think these are usually like $8. There's definitely some deals to be had in this box. Look at this big old lure for a whopping 12 big ones. Here's some voodoo eels. I believe these are like half off depending where you buy them. We got a big old bait right there. I thought that was pretty cool. This is like a hook and terminal tackle section of the bins. This Panther Martin spinner was like half off, only like $2. This is the first section where I was like, yo, this is a pretty solid deal, right? So these sabikis, they're clutch to have in your pocket for saltwater fishing. I think normally if you buy them at Dick's or something, like $2.50. If you get them at bait shops, they could be even pricier. They were only $1. I snagged a few. I had to, man. I got to the forbidden lure section. Peep this thing, man. I believe these are for muskie fishing. That thing is crazy looking. I want to catch a muskie on one of these someday. Look at this thing right here, too. The dying dog. After searching through Bin City, I hit the First State Fishing jackpot. These bins had some good stuff. Y'all can see the OG Gary Yamamoto bags. I found them, man. The OG Senko. Y'all know I love these things. We found a few different colors. And I spent a bit of time searching through this bin. Might have picked some things up. Honestly, I didn't look at the rods too much. I'm sure they had some deals. I saw a lot of people walking out with them. The reels were all spread out. Here's an example of one that's discounted. It has some big boys, but none bigger than the Beastmaster 9000. I literally wanted to buy this thing just for the name. But then I realized I need to take out a loan to pay for it. Unfortunately, I had to leave it sitting there in all of its beauty. Let's take a look at some of the stuff we got here. Again, we're still out rocking the boot. I'll have some we'll talk about that next video a little bit, but we didn't spend too much money. There was a lot of stuff there, but it was more like I don't know how to explain it. Like it was discounted maybe, like a lot of stuff, but not enough to where I needed to buy it. That makes sense. So we actually bought a pack of these. This is bloodworm fish bites. $3. Usually these go for, I don't know, we pop the price up right here. That's cheaper than they usually are though. And then I had to do this, man. We saw some of these dudes. You guys know if we fish piers, we need to get bait fish. Sabiki rigs are always good to just have in your bag when you're fishing saltwater. These were $1 each, so freak yeah, we got some of those. And I could not pass up the OGs, man. These kind of are really expensive these days. These packs are a bit older, you can kind of tell, and they have that little greasy feel to them. Look at this, $3.50. New pack of Senkos these days is like $8 in some places, like maybe even more than that with tax and stuff. So we got a pack of this color. You got another pack of that color. I don't even know, what is this color? It's like black with like some sparkles. It'd be good for like, you know, Florida fishing. This looks like some good old green pumpkin. You can't go wrong, man. $3.50. I'm telling you, you go to the freaking store nowadays, this is like $8, $3.50. Shout out to the tent. And here's just another one. Same kind of color, $3.50. So, got a bunch of Senkos, and that's what we're kind of going to be taking out to the water. Hello. All right, so here's kind of what we're going to have going on. So, I've got some tax stuff to deal with, and we don't have too much time to fish here. We are going to take the bike. We're gonna head over to one of our good old big fish ponds where you guys saw, man, you know, last time we came here it wasn't the best, but we've caught some freaking massive honking fish. So we're gonna head over there real quick and see what we could do in limited time with a limited budget, because I mean, $3.50, bro, you can't beat that. I don't even care. I don't care. Hold on, this one actually says the price under. Hold on. So if we peel off this $3.50 sticker, $6.99. Can you see that? Discount right there, man. Today is a toasty day. If you guys saw last time we tried bass fishing, we went through like a pretty cold front here, a pretty chilly cold front. Finally, you know, it's kind of like chilled out and warmed up, and it is very, very toasty today. Let's drop that right there. All right, cool. We are going to be attacking this thing. We're going to be trying to catch that one that we caught that one time that we never got weight. There's a fish, it looks like right there. but also just like a fish in general. I think I just spooked the crap. That might have been a carp. I don't know if I said this or not. We got a Senko. We've got a little weight on the Senko. We are ready to go. Come on, fish. Let's freaking do this thing. So let me know in the comments below what your guys' opinions were on that tent flea market thing. I call it a flea market, but it's not really, I guess, a flea market. It's just a big old tent with fish and stuff, which is really cool because back in Delaware, like, I feel like people like fishing, but it's nothing compared to Florida, you know. There's just so many more fish forbidden. I mean, for good reason here in Florida. And that place was just packed. Everybody was buying all different sorts of things. They had rods, they had reels, they had baits. I was more looking at the baits, which they had really cool stuff, as you guys saw. But yeah, we got some deals. I'm happy with our purchases. That was a cool experience too. Never been to something like that before. Is that common here in Florida? Let me know. When it gets into these warmer months, these big old tent sales like that, or is that just like a really cool random thing? Crazy thing too is that it's a weekday and it's going to be open tomorrow, which is Saturday. So I can't even imagine how crowded it'd be. If it was crowded today, dude, they're making some bank at that place. All right, well, it is actually the next day. Dude, I have not been having luck at these ponds, which frustrates me because, like, when I get into situations like this where I know there's fish in these ponds but they're just not biting, I get stubborn and I'm like, no, I'm gonna catch fish. So today, that is what we are doing. It is a nice breezy day, but dude, it is gonna get into the fracking 90s, so it is gonna be super toasty in a couple hours. So you're at this pond right here where dude, there are big fish in here. I just can't figure these fish out. So we have a bunch of different lures, but we're gonna start off with, of course, stuff we got from the big tent. Oh yeah. All right, at least we got some shade right here. Drop the sack. So again, just gonna go with basic weightless Texas rig Senko. We started off yesterday, we were just kind of switching it up. We were going with the weight on it, we were going without the weight. Just trying to catch something. Let's get this started. Right out there. Should be pretty good. It's a windblown bank, and yeah, man, I don't know. As you guys have seen, we've had some really cold fronts in the past couple weeks that have kind of turned these fish, like, I don't know, maybe confused them, maybe made them not hungry. Something just jumped right freaking there. If anything is for certain, this pond is cracked, man. There are catfish, which will bite lures. There are gar, which have bit my lures. There are big bass, and there's little ducklings over there. I had to pass by a freaking mama goose when I came over here, and she was like sticking her neck all at me, all weird. We'll start right here though. I really like this spot because, as you guys see, there's like this little passage, like little creek sort of thing right there. I've seen bass go up in there. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one hanging in all this gunk up in there right now. The thing we got to still figure out though is if these, ooh, I don't know if you could see that. Well, that was freaking sick. This is what I'm talking about, man. Freaking Florida ponds. That was a giant tilapia. I believe that was a tilapia, I think. Just came scurrying out of this stuff. So never know what could be hiding there. There could be freaking snakes, gator, something like that. But I don't know what these bass are doing. They could either be on beds. They could be done that by now. You know, the OG, if fish realistically see this thing, when you throw it weightless and it just kind of does this like wiggle on the way down, this little dancy dance. A lot of times it's just like a cracked cheat code, you know? It's hard for these fish to avoid. The thing is, I don't know where the fish are. So we gotta get in front of them for it to work, but I don't know what's going on. We'll give it a few casts around here with this, and then, I mean, I got some search baits. If we could find the fish, I think we'll have a much better time today, but this seems to be the struggle. We'll see, man, if anything wants this natural color just wiggling on down. See, stuff is smacking the top. I don't know if that's gar or bait fish or what the heck's going on. Ooh, talk about windy. Oh yeah, that feels so good on a hot day like this though. I just got bit. Oh, took my worm. Dude, I dragged that. I must have dragged that right into a freaking fish's mouth. I was kind of like bringing that back in. Okay, that's a good, that's good. I like that. You know what, this water is a little bit murky looking. Let's go with maybe the black ones. Darker. Yeah, it's a little darker. Hopefully that'll show through in this darker, muddier water a little bit. Oh, jeez. Freaking stick just stabbed my toe in my boot. I can't wait to get out of this thing, man. We'll talk about that, I think probably next video that I was saying, but all right. Let's buckle up here. We still haven't casted a lot of this bank. I've just been focusing on that area that we, I think, got a bite from a bass, but we're just gonna keep tossing it around here and seeing. Not gonna waste too much time on one bite spot where we got bit. Oh no. Oh, whew. That's the dangers of only bringing one rod with you, especially when you go biking not near your other gear. Pro tip, don't smack your backpack with your bait. Come on, fish. All right, we'll throw the worm around for a little bit more, but we might switch over to something a little bit more moving and see if they want more of a reaction bait. Add some more of this finesse worm. I don't really know. The thing about this pond, it's like really cool, but we don't have much access. Like we can only really stay along this little stretch right here. So I can't walk around and see if, you know, there's beds everywhere or see if the fish are somewhere else. So we'll just have to see what we can make happen, where we can make it happen. I mean, I got bit for sure, for sure. I don't know if it was a bass. I think it was, but maybe they just don't want the worm, man. Which is weird to me, especially because this is Florida. I feel like they're just always down for the worm, you know? Okay, we're going moving. This is the exact bladed jig right here that I caught my personal best bass on not too long ago. Let's see if we can make it happen yet again. It wasn't in this pond. I really haven't thrown much moving baits in this pond. Every time I've come here, I kind of whacked them on worms. We're experimenting today. There we go. There we freaking go. Oh my God, don't jump. Don't jump. What is that? Wait, what? Oh my God, is that... Dude, what on earth? What the freaking heck, man? On a chatterbait. I cannot believe I just caught this on a freaking chatterbait. Oh my God, dude. This is what I'm talking about. You never freaking know in Florida what the heck you can catch. That is a ginormous, look at the size of my hand compared to this crappie. What? What the heck? What on earth did I just freaking catch? Holy crap, man. Let me do it one more time. 1 pound, 1.33. All right, ready? One more time. 1.34, I'll take that one. Holy crap, dude. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I didn't even know this pond, first of all, had crappie. All right, one more look. Freaking PB crappie. Back in Delaware, that would give me a citation award. Oh. Okay, don't hurt myself in this boot. Don't get bit by an alligator. All right, whenever you're ready, big girl. Oh my God, look at the, do you see her head? Look at the freaking shoulders. Really don't want to get eaten by a gator here. Whoa, frick, man, you scared me. What just happened? On a chatterbait. Okay. Oh, I literally was like, dude, maybe I'll catch a PB today. I wasn't talking about freaking crappie. Crappie. People always roast me how I say it. So that's how I say it back in Delaware, but. Oh no. Did you see that? Oh no. Snag this bag. All right. We gotta get under control here. Okay, now I got a kite. Chill out, buddy. Bag flying out of my bag. Over a 1 pound crappie, that's crazy to me. I mean, I don't think I've got anywhere near there before. Whew. All right, well, we fish on. That is so cool. I mean, that's why you try different baits too. We would have never caught that, I don't think, on a worm. I mean, maybe that size we could have. That's just very surprising to me. So now we know that this pond, dude, freaking catfish we've caught on lure here. Gar we've caught on big old, if you guys haven't seen that video, one of y'all sent me like these huge Clyde baits. Oh, that's a freaking, dude. That was a bass or something. That could have been a gar actually. Came out of his mouth. Is it heating up right now? What is going on? But as I was saying, I caught a gar on a giant glide bait here. Craziness. We've caught giant bass in here, like 6 pounds, 5 pounders, 4 pounders. And now there's crappie. What isn't in this pond? I'm sure there's some kind of bait fish. There's gotta be like bluegill or something. These fish are eating. Ah, I'm so sad that we didn't just catch that one that I had on here. Sucks not knowing. But I'm just happy that we, dude, that just is like, I don't know. That's the fun part about fishing and just exploring, and you never know what the heck can happen. And like sometimes stuff like that, like the complete unexpected. Personal best crappie. I had the freaking scale. I should have measured it like lengthwise, huh? Anyway, that's crazy. Maybe we'll catch some more of those. I'm not thinking we will, but possibly. That's pretty cool though. So maybe like if there's a good population, we come out here one of these days and try to crappie fish. I don't really know how you do that in a pond like this that doesn't really have any distinct laydowns or structure, but I'd be down to give it a shot. Either way, we're just gonna keep throwing this freaking thing around. I see so many turtles popping their heads up and swimming around. They're having a good time. I just got stuck, it felt like, on something. That was weird. By the way, too, I have no trailer on this bait. That's crazy, man. You just never freaking know. All right, we're gonna keep throwing this, and let's catch a freaking state record. I do want to check actually real quick what the Florida state record is for crappie. I'm sure it's more than a freaking pound. Okay, yeah, some of you guys from Florida might be like, oh, that's not even that big, because guess what? 3.83 pounds. That's like almost 3 times the size of the one I just caught. That was still, look, comparison, they say, is a thief of joy. Let's just ERW. But that is, oh my gosh, 3.83. Can you imagine the freaking stomach? Can you imagine the girth? Sheesh. good day to be fishing. We got a bass. We got a bass on there. It's gotta be a bass. It's not no crappie, right? Wait, what is that? What the frick? This is all, what in the heck is going on at this freaking pond? I feel like this is like Wonderland for fishing. It's funny because I know a lot of people despise these fish. I don't know if I ever caught one of these in this pond. I might have. I might have been missing it off my species list. Oh, yo. Just threw my bait. Oh my gosh. All right, well, on top of everything else that is in this pond, boom, we've got the bowfin, or as a lot of people call it, the mudfish. These often get mistaken a lot of times. Look at that head, dude. That looks like prehistoric. These fish are actually technically prehistoric, which is pretty cool. Kind of like the gar, I believe. I don't know. Look at that head, dude. These things get mistaken a lot for snakehead. Oh, dude, chill out. All right. You're good. We're letting you go. There you go. That's, oh, yep, oh, there he goes. Let's go. What else can we freaking catch out of mystical, magical pond? How many more species that are not our target species? This freaking bait right here, not only has this caught me my PB bass, this also now caught me my PB crabby. I gotta like hang this freaking dude up somewhere. New PB, a lot of times things don't turn out as you expect them, right? But I'm happy, man. We got out there, caught some fish, got some deals. Next time you guys see fishing tents in your areas, hey, maybe check it out. Just make sure you don't click on the links that say single moms in your area. Let's keep this all, man. Thank you guys for watching. See you next video. You wanna know just well.